All right. We got vegetables cooking right there. We got filet mignon cooking right there. We got Jerry filming me to filming him. And look at this. Recording. Look at this restaurant with a view. And on the Salmon River, about 10 miles east of Riggins, Idaho. We got the hammock set up over there. We got some rapids down there. Going to give us some nice music to listen to tonight. Just one of my favorite places on earth right here. We're on the Idaho back road discovery route, Idaho BDR. We're between Grangeville, between the Salmon River and Grangeville, heading north to Grangeville. And there's Jerry. And look at those views. Well, we've climbed about 3,000 feet. Down there is the Salmon River. We've taken this road all the way around, climbing it up. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that snowy peak over there. There's Mr. Joey. We are at Dent Acres, which is about 20 miles northeast of Orofino, Idaho. And campground's full. We had reserved this like a month ago. We got the last campsite available. So I got my napping hammock up right now. And man, it's a good part of the Idaho BDR today. Jerry, what was your favorite?
The Idaho BDR. Those dirt roads, the 30-40 miles on the dirt road we did.
Yeah, that was fun. It was nice, and then the paved roads were just sweepers, skinny asphalt, and man, just a lot of fun. But the whole, and then even going up through Grangeville, all the agricultural land I took video of, just beautiful, and then down through the canyons and the pines. So we provisioned in, what's it called, Kylie
or something like that.
Kylie or something like that. It's about 20 miles south of Orofino. And we're at the Dworshak Reservoir. And I think it's one of the deepest lakes. I don't know if it's in Idaho or what. I think someone says 1,000 foot deep or 2,000 foot deep. But man, it's about 75 degrees out here. We're on Pacific time, so we're 2 hours off of regular time. So it's about 4:30 here. And so yeah, we're just gonna hang out at camp, cook some good food. Got my my napping hammock up right now, and then I'll put my sleeping hammock up a haven after a while. My chair broke last night at the Salmon River, and we had a great campsite there, and my chair broke, so I'll pull in some store and I see one. I'm going to go out of my way to find one. And anyways, that's it for today. Today is Thursday. This is day 8 of our tour. Jerry's going to give us a demo on splitting firewood.
Yeah, put your lumberjack days. I know how to split. This will make a good one just to put in there.
Yes, let's put some firewood for us, Jerry. Did you split it?
Yeah.
Man, look at you, dude. Wow, look at Jerry the jump lumberjack. Boom.
It's nice and dry.
Before the right. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
There's one. That's ready to put on a house now.
Really? Just that? Like that?
Yeah.
Oh, Jerry, you got it. Look at there. Another.
No problem. Senior citizens out.
That's my dad. Story.
My story.
Yeah.
Oh, I retired as a commercial fisherman 25 years ago.
Commercial fisherman in Idaho.
No, I fished in Alaska.
Really?
No, I bet. I came over here and bought a ranch. So I got a place down south of Riggins, about 80 miles.
Where'd you grow up at?
In Washington. I was born in Kansas, but I grew up in Washington.
So what's it like being a commercial fisherman up in Alaska?
It's tough.
Is it like Deadliest Catch?
Oh, sort of. That's where I started, on one of those boats.
You were a crabber?
Yeah, to start with. Ended up fishing halibut and blackcod. Offshore, long line on the bottom, deep water. It's a lot of hard work is what it is.
So, what kind of cows you raise being a rancher?
Yep, Angus.
Angus, yep.
I used to run Murray Grey, the Australian breed.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't get enough interest in people in this country to...
Well, the Wagyu guys, they got a foothold in it, didn't they?
Who?
The Wagyu.
Wagyu?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, there's a few people mess with that.
So where'd you go to high school at?
You know where the Columbia River Gorge runs?
Yep.
Through?
Yep.
About middle of that's where the Cascade Mountains cross it.
Yep.
There's a little town called White Salmon in Washington. Sits up over the river. I grew up with high school there.
What do you think? What are you telling Daddy?
He wants me to take him for a walk.
Oh.
About time we walked around a little bit.
How old is he?
He's 11.
Yeah, we got a golden retriever that's 10. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Aren't you a good boy? Yeah.
He doesn't like fishing all that much. He loves riding in a sidecar on a motorcycle, but he doesn't like water, and he won't even look over the side of the boat.
That's great. So what'd you enter high school?
Huh?
So what'd you enter high school?
What did they do after that?
Yeah, how'd you get into commercial fishing?
Well, I went to Washington State University and got a degree as an architect and engineer.
Really?
And about the time I graduated, Boeing's went bust in Seattle. And when they went bust, the whole economy in the Northwest went.
I remember that, yeah.
And you couldn't get a job. And I was doing some artwork and doing some other stuff, and not, you know, just kind of messing around. And one day a guy asked me to do some work on a boat. And then he asked me if I wanted to go to Alaska. I was single. I said, you bet.
Let's go.
And once I got on boats, I was hooked on boats.
Really? So do you miss the sea?
Oh yeah. I had a pretty nice sized boat until about 3 years ago. Gets too stoved up to mess with stuff, and it gets really expensive living here and keeping one in Seattle. You know, use it for 2 or 3 months in the summer, and it sits there the rest of the time. Mortgage is getting to be just hugely expensive over there.
So why'd you come to Dent Acres? Is this your getaway?
Yeah, I'm down here fishing. There's a little fish in here called a kokanee. It's a landlocked red salmon.
Really?
And in this place they don't get very big, but you can keep 75 of them on a trip out here. So.
Really? Well, you know, the campground host is here. He grew up a mile up the road here, and went into the Army. He spent 40 years in the Armed Services. But he said, like Dent Acres, this used to be a like a little town, Dent.
Yeah.
And he said the water's 700 feet deep.
Yeah, 600-700 out there. Yeah. Here's one of the taller dams in the United States is down at the other end of it.
Really?
Yeah, it's a big arch dam like Hoover Dam in Powell.
Yeah.
Glen Canyon Dam at Powell. But it's not as tall as those, but it is over a 600-foot tall dam.
So how do you catch those red salmon?
Troll.
Really?
Yeah.
So where's your boat at? Is it
Tied up down there?
Yeah.
And
then what do you do, go out in the morning?
Yeah. What? Well, we'll go for a little bit of a walk in a little bit.
You really go for a walk.
We'll have to go get the leash before we can.
Come on, Dad.
Yeah. Now I come up here for 10 days. It's a beautiful campground. It's a neat lake.
Yeah. So you'll go out in the morning for like, and just troll?
Yeah. Troll around till lunchtime, come over. He wants to come ashore for a little bit at lunchtime, and then go back in the afternoon.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we go out with you for a couple hours in the morning?
Huh?
Can we go out with you for a couple hours in the morning?
Oh, I'd take you for a ride around out there a little bit.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that. That'd be cool.
See what the water looks like out there.
Yeah.
The wind isn't blowing.
All right. What time?
Yesterday it blew real hard here. Today it was pretty decent.
The master is cooking. And I got the important job of cooking rice. Jerry's cooking the steak and the veggies. I'm gonna cook the rice up. Once it gets to boiling, drop that rice in there. It takes about 5 minutes. Ooh. Got some good heat going. Oh, that's good.